Guys, do me a favor real quick. Look below my finger. Below my finger is the outgoing superintendent of the Bordentown Regional School District, Dr. Edward Forsauthor, the incoming superintendent, and the entire Bordentown Regional School District Board of Education, maskless for a photo op. What's driven parents crazy throughout the entire 16, 17 months this pandemic's been going on is really the arbitrary and inconsistent enforcement of closures, of lockdowns, of mask mandates. Right now, children in the state of New Jersey can do anything maskless, anything they want. My kids go to jiu-jitsu class. My kids play soccer. They go to trampoline parks. They go to Chuck E. Cheese. They go to restaurants. They go to Walmart. They go to Target, and adults too, all without masks. The only place my children are forced to wear these useless, not efficacious masks is in school, and that's wrong. And then the very people who are enforcing these rules, right below me right here, Dr. Forsauthor, Eileen Francisco Cabas, the board president, Michael James, the board vice president, and all the rest of these individuals down here, who, by the way, sent me a cease and desist letter a couple weeks back, as you all will remember, who follow me on this platform. So I guess COVID doesn't spread for photo ops, but COVID spreads for young children who, by the way, are at the lowest risk category for serious COVID-19 infection. It makes no sense. Take a look at these folks, guys. They are the people who are keeping your children masked in school. But when it comes to a photo op, they're completely comfortable taking the mask off because everybody knows the science behind pictures, right? If you're taking a picture, you can take your mask off. You don't even need to be 6 feet apart. Heck, you don't even need to be 3 feet apart. You can be standing shoulder to shoulder, and that is perfectly fine. This isn't about science, guys. This is about control. This is about the NJEA and the pharmaceutical companies wanting to keep masks on our children until a vaccine is approved for their age group, 12 and under, and then the government is going to make these vaccines mandatory for these kids in order to attend school. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm vaccinated. My children are vaccinated. We are not getting this experimental gene therapy that isn't even FDA approved. It has emergency use authorization. It's not FDA approved. It's more like a flu shot. In addition, you're going to have to get a booster, or likely you're going to have to get this thing every single year. We're not getting it. It's not proven. There are no long-term studies done on children. All I know is about mRNA vaccines is that no vaccine was ever approved for use in human beings before the pandemic, and that's because of the extreme side effects that people could have. And what you have to do, I don't think, most people get the vaccine will be perfectly fine. Let's be honest here. But there is a small percentage, or there is a percentage that something will go wrong or can go wrong, and it has gone wrong with many, many, many people in terms of side effects and even death with these vaccines. So when we're looking at children in these vaccinations, we have to look at the fact that their risk for serious COVID-19 infection and even mortality due to COVID-19 is extremely small. So do the risks outweigh the benefits? Do the risks of the vaccine outweigh the benefits of it? And the answer is no, because if these kids get sick with SARS-CoV-2, most likely they're going to either be asymptomatic or have very mild symptoms, and they're not typically spreading it to other people. Child-to-child transmission is extremely low, so it's just not necessary at the end of the day. But I always want to take the time to point out hypocrisy, and this is the epitome of hypocrisy. And as parents in the state of New Jersey and everywhere, we need to be outraged, because this isn't about science, guys. It's about politics, it's about control, and it's about getting our children vaccinated.